Ni hao, my American slash wherever you're from people. This is finally the close video, and by finally, I mean I'm uploading them all at once, so whenever you get to it, finally, oh my gosh, I know at least 1 to 4 people are excited about this. For the last 8 weeks, I have been living in Beijing. I have been shopping. I have been accumulating so many clothes through Jiangjang, which is bartering, or not bartering, but haggling, and through just regular shopping wear. So you get to see what I bought for myself. Obviously, I also bought a bunch of gifts for other people, but let's just keep those a little bit of a surprise. Okay, so the first thing that I ever bought was this robe. I was shangdanged. Shangdang means fool, but that's okay because it was my first thing. It is a lovely Chinese silk robe. The sales lady wanted, oh, how much? It was some stupid high price. Like, I think she wanted $1,200 for it, which is $200. $200, and I got it down to 200, and I was, by 200 I mean 200 kwai, not $200. So 200 kwai was about like 40 bucks, and I was super excited. And when I did internet research, I paid about what retail value was. So I'm okay with it, but I still paid too much for it. And it's really comfortable, and it looks Chinese. And so I'm okay with it. It's good. The other thing that I bought that day, what else did I buy that day? I bought something. Oh, it was a singing bowl, because I do singing bowls and stuff, and they make me really happy. And I found this little shop in the corner that had a huge set of them. So I picked up a really tiny one in case I wanted to meditate here in China, because meditation and China seem to go well together. Okay, so beyond this, we also have a lot of shops that are like around Beishida. Beishida is Beijing Normal University. Sorry, this is a quick on the flight thing. I have no idea how much you know, have been paying attention. Okay, so I'm living in an international student dorm. There will be a post on that somewhere in here. And the street we're on, there are boutiques everywhere. Now, Chinese shops aren't like normal shops. Like, you go into a clothing store, and it's, unless it's a department store, it's basically a thrift store, which is awesome and also unfortunate, because you can't find any two things that are the same. But if you want something in a smaller size or bigger size, they probably don't have it. Also, right next to university, things are crazy expensive, like American prices expensive, because American prices are expensive here. So I go look for a skirt, and they'd be like, oh, that skirt's 300 kwai, which is approximately, we're going to say $60, not worth $60. And if you walk farther along that way, you can find a skirt that's 180 kwai, which is still like $40, and anyway, I walked 20 minutes that way, and I found a small little shop slash thrift store that actually had prices on things, which made me happy, because there's American tax, which I talked about in the Wan Fujing story. Anyway, so I managed to get these lovely, very Asian pants for $3. They make me so happy. They are my favorite pair of sweatpants ever. They're like drop crotch, so obviously very, very Asian, because I don't think that would go over well in the States, but whatever. They're comfortable. Also, pink was the only color they had, but remember that part where I said they were like $3? That made it worth it. A lot of times, it's like the concept of like free food is the best food, because if you can get something at a low price, it's better because you still have the other money. Same concept. This sweater we got, I was at the silk market. It was definitely the silk market. And my friend wanted to get a shirt there that she'd been scoping out for a while. And so I walked in and I saw this and I was like, oh, that's attractive. That's okay, but I really didn't care. And so one of the other sales ladies, one of them was talking to my friend, one of them came up to me, and she was like, oh, you want this sweater? And I was like, She's like, no, you want this sweater. The sweater looks so good on you. You're my friend. One-on-one Jiang. They always say that they're your friend. They always say that they give other people higher prices. Like, that's whatever. Like, you just ignore that spiel. And there's always like a 3-minute period where they're typing in other prices on the calculator that are ridiculous, that they would never say to anyone else. But they're like, I did not tell you this price. I did not say this price. I told you this price. So why didn't you just pay my price? Anyway, so she was doing that deal, and I was going like, whoa, I don't care about this sweater. I don't want the sweater. Please leave me alone. It's okay. And then she started getting into it. I enjoy Zhangjiang because you get to practice Chinese. And so I was looking at the sweater, and I was like, but the sweater has so many holes in it. Why would I pay so much money for a sweater that has so many holes? To which my American friend started laughing, and the Chinese woman just got really confused. And she was like, it's supposed to have holes in it. This is the style of the sweater. It's okay. There are supposed to be holes. But anyway, she literally had me in a corner. Like, I was in a corner of the store. Very, very small store, so it was a very small corner. And I was trying to evaluate whether I should escape or whether I should buy it. And I got her down to the position where she got really close to me. She's like, okay. And she's like glancing behind her. She's like, you cannot tell anyone. You can't tell anyone that I will give it to you for this price. Because I didn't care. So I was like, I will give you 100 for it. But I will give you no more. And I think she started off at 600. And you know when they get really close to you and they make that. A lot of stores sell the exact same products, and we're pretty sure that they have like price agreements. So when they get close and they start whispering, that's when you know that they're going below the price agreement, and that's when you're starting to be a successful zhangjar. In purses, it's when they pull out the big purse, and the big purse has a bunch of little purses inside it, and they keep showing you the features of the big purse while also surreptitiously like showing you the little purses and the colors they have in little purses. My favorite is they have back rooms in Xi'an, actually. My friend Hannah and I, we managed to get, what was it? It was 11 p.m. We were on Muslim Road. And I was looking for, like, a purse that I could use to carry stuff around. And so we went into this shop, and we were looking around, and I knew exactly what I wanted, style-wise at least. So, looking around, and the lady goes, just come here. There's a shelf with purses on it. She pulls it out. It's actually a door into a room that is bigger than the stall itself, with a bunch of like brand designer names with tags on them that were probably stolen off the back of a truck. And there was like one interesting thing in there, but I ended up actually buying this purse instead, which was out in the regular store because I liked it better. And it was cheaper than the designer purse would have been, because it might have actually been a designer purse. This is a Gucci, by the way, and when I say Gucci, I mean Gucci. I've also started a purse collection. But yeah, so you get pulled into back rooms, basements, you get the purse inside the purse, you get the kind of hush-hush below the counter stuff. Super exciting. Also exciting, I found in a boutique when I went that way. I was actually walking back from the Jitie, which is the metro, and I saw this shop, and I was like, I've never been in there, this looks interesting. And I've been on a quest for pants that are not pants. And there are some really nice ones, and these are not the really nice ones, but these are really comfortable. So, they kind of look like a skirt. It's dual layered fabric, and they're like the most comfortable thing ever. They're really good with like a tighter shirt, and I can do this. And I can wear them with heels, or I can wear them with flats, and I look really matronly and like an English teacher, but they are so comfortable. I don't care because they're so comfortable. Okay, let me be back. also got, and I put this in a blog post, I got my favorite little super Asian sweater. Let's see if I can get the pants off. And I don't know, I just feel like whenever you go somewhere, it's fun to kind of go with the culture. So, you know how in America we wear stuff with like Asian characters on it, or people get stupid Asian tattoos that don't actually say what they're supposed to? Well, that happens over here too. You'll think something's in English, but then you'll start to read it and you'll realize that half the words are misspelled and half of them aren't actually English words, they're just English characters. It's really funny. Actually, in McDonald's downstairs, I don't go there often. Sometimes in the mornings it's the only place open. But they have a wall that says stuff like cappuccino, americano, latte, but then you look at it and half the words are misspelled, and they put some words in there, like, not like freedom, but just random words that they think sound nice. I think they have some French sounding words in there that aren't actually French words. But yeah, super fun. Okay, I want to say last but not least, I'm not showing you my cheesy tourist t-shirts. I have one that says like I Heart China, and one that has a picture of Baijiu on it, because Baijiu is the devil, it's an alcohol, it's what China's kind of known for alcohol-wise. And I also have one for my favorite bar, because I will not be able to actually go to bars for like 2 more years. By the way, I'm 19. This is really exciting, except I kind of miss being 18 because that was easier to remember. Uno momento. Let me put on some ambient music for you as I change into my chi pao, which is insanely attractive.
She only wants to count her steps. 18 strides and she stops to abide by the law that she herself has set. That 18 steps is one complete set, and before the next 9 right and 9 left. She looks up at the blue and whispers to all of the above. Don't let me drown, don't breathe alone, no case, no pangs, no broken bones. Never let me sink, always feel at home, no sticks, no shanks, and no stones. Never leave it too late, always enjoy the taste of the great, 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 great world of hearts. As all doors everywhere, bark, 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 bark. It's worth knowing, like all good fruit.
Okay, this is my chi pao, and because I'm alone, I can't zip it up all the way. Sorry, awkward. But this is approximately what it looks like. And whenever I wear it, I always get the Asian guys. They're like, "Oh, very beautiful. I really like." And actually, I wore it to my favorite bar, and the bartender and a guy at the bar got in an argument as to what it was called in Beijing. I think he thought it was like a tong shui or something. I don't know, but the bartender was very adamant that it was still a chi pao because it was a girl. But apparently there's one for guys too. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. I got this custom made at the Silk Market for 550 kwai, which I know is 50 kwai more than my friend paid for hers, but she's also Asian and much better at Chinese than me, and I am okay with losing to her in that Jiangjiang match. Yeah, but this makes me so happy. I had one when I was really little, and I went to China, and it was red, and I think it was red and gold. And so I figured I would, I don't know, I have the big girl version now. This actually isn't the last thing. I also got a scarf for myself. I got a scarf for someone else too, and that someone else is probably my mother. But I'm kind of trying to simplify my wardrobe, besides cheap house and really fun clothing. So I got myself what I'm really hoping is a cashmere scarf, because I definitely paid enough for it. I did Jiangja. I Jiangja'd well. I bought 2 scarves from the same place. I did not manage to get the really big scarf that I wanted in the color that I wanted, but I did make her go to a back room to get this color. So I still felt successful. And I can wear it on the plane, and it can be a blanket, and it can be good. I don't just buy clothes, though. I mentioned I also buy purses. I also bought some lovely glasses because I needed bigger glasses to make me look nerdier. I also bought shoes because I really like shoes. I didn't buy as many shoes as I'd like, which makes me sad, but I don't want to have to buy another suitcase. And I may end up buying another suitcase, but it won't be because of shoes. I am currently living off of 150 kwai for the next 4 days. And I know I can do it, but I know I also want to go out, so it may be hard. I got, they are, if you're Chinese, you laugh at this. They are traditional Chinese slippers. They're so comfortable. I kept seeing them at, where was it? Nanlogong. I'm not sure the actual name of it. It's a hutong. And a hutong is basically it's a street with a lot of food, kind of like a market. They usually have some stores, very touristy. Prices are usually expensive. A lot of foreigners are in it. But these were everywhere, and I've been seeing them everywhere. So comfortable. Oh my god. I can wear them with my not pant skirt thing. I also got, like in the first week, my very first purchase in China were some tennis shoes. Because I did not realize that we were actually going to be doing active walking. So I got they're they're tennis shoes anyway. They're really cute and comfortable. And just like a lot of shoes back home, these ties do absolutely nothing. I also got a pair of high heels. And this was some good bartering. The heels were bartering. The shoes were supposed to not be bartering, but I still got them down by 150 kwai, so I only paid 50 kwai, which is less than 10 bucks for those shoes, which are so comfortable. These shoes are technically a half size small for me, but they were the only ones I could find in this color in the entire silk market. So I decided to get them because my other heels, which were nude, and I didn't actually like that much, I ended up literally wearing them out because we went out so much. Like, they looked bad. I threw them in the trash. It was a testament to how much fun I've been having in China. So I got these, and I'm working on stretching them out, and my feet don't hate me, but if I wear them for too long, they really hate me. So I'm trying to wear them sparingly. Luckily, it's the last week. Hopefully someday they will be comfortable. Someday. I love Chinese heels. I just don't have the money or room to buy all of them. There's another pair of tennis shoes that I really want, but I'm going to wait and restrain myself because I don't even wear tennis shoes that much back in the States. So, I'm pretty sure, besides my purses, one more purse. You've seen the purse that I use the most, which is the gray one. And my mother wanted me to get a party purse, so I found this. And she kept sending me stuff with like a bunch of diamonds and stuff on it. But those, no. I looked at so many of them. You can find them everywhere. But I couldn't find one I really liked. But when I saw this, I knew that it was what I wanted. Because you open it, and it has a handle. But it also has a strap. And the thing is, you don't have to like reattach, unattach it like every single time. You can just pull it out because it has holes on the top of the bag. And then if you don't want it, you can just put it back in. Also, our cheese adventure was yesterday, and this hairstyle is really growing on me. I don't think that it'll actually go over very well back at SMU. But for China, I'm going to use it as much as humanly possible because I have a lot of hair and this keeps it out of my face and off my back. And I don't have to worry about like people running into it when they walk behind me because my buns are huge. Okay, I think that's it. Love from China.